The views and opinions in this video and comments to this channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions of this channel's broadcaster. If you have a complaint about something or find the content is being used incorrectly, please don't contact the broadcaster.
This is Balaclava Diaries. We're toxic, we're talking aggressive. If you don't like it, send a message. We're weed stimulated, never baited, top rated, educated. I am the OG Mac G. To the left of me is the Incognegro. And over there is the human computer Steve. I heard he beat down 6 Glizzies at the Blue Jay game yesterday. We're gonna call him Glizzy Gladiator.
I don't know why he did that
Can I
to
just be called Glick Rick?
Glick Rick!
He did it to himself.
He did it to himself. He did it to himself. All right. Today, Balaclava Diaries is brought to you by the word dunno,
Don't know.
or otherwise known as ya dunno. Can we get that in definition, please?
Jamaican patois. Slang meaning of course, or I know.
Can you use that in a sentence?
Yo, you coming to the party tonight? Yeah, man, you done know.
That's
All right.
simple.
Yeah,
Simple.
pretty much simple. You done know, you
Done know.
done know. All right,
How you guys feeling?
you done know.
We are back after a little break. You know what I mean?
No, it wasn't really a break. We did some things. They're gonna be coming out soon. You know, you're gonna see
That's right.
a little bit of footage from North by Northeast.
That's right.
Me and me and homeboy over here, we hopped into a little, a couple of events.
scene, little
we
function.
did some outdoor interviews. It was, it was a good vibe. We had, Toronto's a crazy city, so
Crazy.
that's all we're trying to do is show you guys like the elements while we, go through this process of, just bringing you these worldly events and just, fucked up themes and theories of what's going on in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Well, said all that to say that we are back,
We back.
as you guys know, or you don't know.
You
I usually
don't know,
start with
couldn't
something
say.
a little more serious. So I do have some serious topics for you guys today.
Wild one.
I was looking at a little interview there, or not interview, an article actually, and I wanted to kind of speak about it. It was FBI opens a sweeping probe of clergy's sex abuse in New Orleans.
What did Ross here tell me, my G?
So I wanted to,
Touching boys?
yes, priests
Never happened
touching
before.
boys.
In New Orleans?
So I guess it's in New Orleans.
No, there's
There's
something
an
about the South,
investigation.
hello?
I don't know. The South
For
is nasty.
them
South
abusing
is
kids?
nasty, yeah?
Oh no, they don't.
Yeah?
Oh no. It has nothing to do
Yeah?
with the South. They don't
No,
discriminate.
just-
They've been touching little boys all across the
I'm
place.
The
just saying.
priests.
Yeah.
The priests have.
No,
yes.
the priests don't discriminate, but I'm just saying the South in general.
Has something to do with touching kids.
I don't know, just
The South is
touching,
just
and-
evil.
Yeah,
No, the
it's
church
weird
has something to do
shit.
with touching kids. That's nothing to do with the South.
Whoa, fuck.
That happened in the middle of like Italy, though. Happened like it doesn't matter.
So do we think that this investigation is going to go anywhere? I do not. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. They've been hiding each
Investigation for
other.
what? They investigate themselves, alright?
yeah, they do
Yes.
usually.
So why is the
They
FBI
have their own
in
police,
this?
fam.
Basically,
They're gonna give
usually
this guy-
happens is like they like internally is the guy gets sent to a different church somewhere else.
Yeah.
So they just transfer them.
Yeah, I don't know about this one. What's gonna
They
happen?
just send them to a next spot where that's illegal, yo.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Not even legal. They just hide them in a different
Yeah.
church, right?
Bun to them, bro. They
See
move
what I'm
from dying
saying?
fire. That shit is crazy though. But I just wanted to kind of touch on it because now they're putting it in a headline. Usually, as you said, nothing really happens from this.
Yeah, they'll put it in a headline. Nothing ever happens. So.
Exactly. So I'm interested what the FBI is trying to
Yeah,
do
we'll see
here.
what
There
happens.
has to
Follow
be
this along.
some
I think it's just a
alternative motive.
whistleblowing thing, These things usually get they get handled higher above, right? So it's like the clergy goes to the top fucking politician for that area. They say, "Yo, we just paid you 10 million last year for
Keep
your
this hush.
campaign," and then before you know it, it's in the news for 2 weeks, and then you never hear about it again. You don't even know what happened to the ending of the story.
That's disgusting.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Well-
apparently, this has been going back decades.
Okay.
There's more than a dozen abuse victims that have been interviewed this year so far for
From
the,
New
for the
Orleans?
probe. Yeah.
Jeez.
So the FBI has
It's a big
interviewed
state.
victims.
It's a big state.
Um,
Louisiana or New Orleans? Just Louisiana
Orleans.
State or
no, it's New Orleans. This is in New
New
Orleans. The
Orleans,
clergy in
yes.
New Orleans. The Roman
That's
Catholic
crazy.
Church in New Orleans.
That's crazy, yo. Hopefully
My
they do
youth's
make
not
some
going to
arrests.
no Catholic school, I'll tell you that right now,
Singing
yo.
in no choir, nothing like that.
You don't face the fucking gunman in public school, yo. I'll give you the ratchet in your bag, yo. Just never pull it out until emergencies.
Well, I know that the government is nothing trustworthy, but hopefully something does come of that, and they do make some type of change. As you said, it is in Italy mostly, so they won't
No, it's everyone.
really
I'm just
affect
saying, like,
Oh,
nothing.
it's
it will
in
happen.
everywhere,
Yeah.
fam.
No, not the abuse. I'm saying them hiding each other and moving to different churches.
Oh no, that's
That's
anywhere.
never gonna
That is
change,
anywhere.
fam. This is from like after Jesus dead, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is, you know what I'm saying?
You guys ever hear about that priest that said
This
like
is my
how?
problem, though. We're all sinners, fam.
What do you mean?
As long as you're a man, you're a sinner.
Hold on, Steve. I'll come right back to you. What'd you say?
As long as you're a man, you're a sinner.
Yeah, nobody's perfect.
Whether you're a priest, whether a man bigs you up on a level, whether you have a certain title, you're a sinner.
Yeah, but those sins are dirtiness.
It's still dirtiness, but
So-
you know, it's just like the whole thing is like these guys. It shouldn't be a shock that these guys are doing this. You know what I'm saying?
It's a shock that they're investigating. I'm not shocked that they're doing it. It's a shock that they actually put out a statement saying that they're going to investigate or sweeping probe, whatever
They
that
have
means.
been. They have been investigating.
They
This
have.
this shit is more common now than fucking milk in the fucking grocery store, and it's never changed, bro. Every year there's a new fucking story about some fucking priest somewhere in the world fucking jacking up some altar boy.
Or molester, period.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
Pedophile,
just
period.
like, you know, how do you fix a problem like that? You the whole thing about this problem is that countries and cities don't want to gear up the mental health. They don't want to gear up mental health, they just want to gear up police. Police get billions of dollars every fucking year in the budget of every city. Even if they're in the shittiest small town, police have the illest equipment, the top cars, everything. And then you go to the local mental health facility,
Nothing.
What does
Nothing at all.
what does mental health have to do with priests touching little boys?
He's saying that
It's
that
a
is a mental
sickness.
health.
It's a
He's saying it's a
sickness. Being
mental health
molester
to
is
be
a
able to
sickness. I believe.
to
I
be
believe
able to
that's a
touch
mental
kids.
sickness.
No, you gotta be
It's a mental
sick,
thing.
but I don't think any access to mental
No, but I'm
capacities will
saying
make
if
them not touch little boys.
if mental health is more accessible, he will be recognized before he has a chance to turn into that.
I mean,
Well, I mean, you know,
Remember, like
if
one
it's
thing-
geared up, but that's the whole thing. For somebody who works in that field would know it's, you know, it's fucked up to even work in the field. But if there's more money put towards it and more education and people that are, you know, about changing shit, which the system really isn't,
yeah.
then whatever.
But
so,
those
you know,
dirty men have to realize and recognize that they have an illness first.
But that's what
before
I'm
that.
trying to say. And
they might
don't.
not. They might not
don't.
accept that they do.
don't
They might
recognize
enjoy
it.
that, right?
They're just praying and saying, I'm sinning, God, please help me, and then they just run back and do it again, you know?
Yeah,
in a different
dirtiness.
place.
I agree,
Crazy.
though. There should be more towards mental health, just off the topic completely. There should be more towards mental health, period.
Yeah.
So one of the things they're looking at is they want to try to prosecute some of them apparently under the Mann Act, which is more than a century old, but it has it's like an anti-sex trafficking law that that prohibits anyone going across state lines for illicit sex. So so typically they'd have no basis. So this is what they're trying to use as a basis is because some of these boys were molested during trips to
Okay.
Mississippi or amusement parks in Texas and Florida.
So they're trying to find a way around this to get
Trying
to
to fade
them.
away Ryan to like, let's find a law that we
Yeah,
can
yeah.
apply here to get these guys.
See, there is some traction here.
But they have to like go find loopholes, right? Which is kind of fucked up. They can't just go in and be like, you touch boys.
yeah,
here,
because they're
boom.
so protected, as you
Yeah.
said, right?
That's crazy.
That's fucked up. But I don't want to spend too much more time on that.
Yeah,
Fuck these guys.
Yo, fucked up, yo. Honestly,
Yeah, call
fuck
themselves
you
men of
guys,
God
bro.
and do all these type of
Leave the
things. But
fucking
anyways,
kids alone. Give them a chance.
moving on to some more pedophiles.
Whoa.
Ghislaine Maxwell has been sentenced to 20 years. R. Kelly sentenced to 30.
So that's not fucked up?
What?
How does R. Kelly get 30 years and Ghislaine Maxwell, the fucking #1 human trafficker in the world, only gets 20?
There's reasons.
Stop
for
this, bro.
There is a reason
that's
for
Stop
this.
this. There's bodies on. That's like fucking 50,000 bodies of fucking girls
Yo, the
from
priest
fucking like
got
the
zero.
90s up until fucking when Epstein died, bro.
There's a reason. Can I
Oh,
tell
come
you-
on.
Can I tell you the
what,
reason?
What reason could make sense?
So the fashion
Giving up
that
the
both
names.
these people committed these crimes depended on how their sentencing worked. So R. Kelly, because he used his fame to get these young girls and boys, I'm putting this in a nutshell, I'm paraphrasing, is why he got that extra 10 years.
So
Whereas she was just aiding.
So hold on. Because R. Kelly's the star and she's the agent. She's getting less serious. That's what you're trying to tell me right
That's
now.
essentially,
Oh my god.
essentially, yes.
They're both pimping.
He used his fame to get these
She
victims.
used, I got Bill Clinton. You want to suck his dick?
Yo.
That's what she used.
So again, because she was aiding in these sex crimes,
Nah, that's
she
fucking
received 10 years less.
bro. Nah.
How do we feel about this, bro? Obviously, they
I'm gonna
deserve
say
to
the
be in.
priest got how many? 0, right?
Yeah, exactly.
go.
Priest got nothing. But we're obviously happy these people are behind bars, right?
Yeah,
Fam,
R.
she's
Kelly
gonna get
can
murked
rot.
just now, just like Epstein, yo. They already brought out something saying she's thinking about committing
They're
suicide
both
already.
on suicide watch right now.
Oh my
Both
god,
of them are on
yo.
suicide watch.
The setup is too like overt. Like who can't
R.
see the
Kelly,
pattern yet?
R. Kelly can rot.
Man goes to jail and commits suicide. Like who doesn't see the pattern yet, fam?
Yeah.
Like tell me, like okay, this guy's in cahoots with every fucking governor, every fucking
Who?
senator.
R. Kelly?
No, Ghislaine Maxwell.
That's a woman.
But whatever. I'm
woman.
talking about Epstein.
Okay.
She's a part of Epstein's thing,
Okay.
right? Aiding and abetting, right? That's what we're talking about, right?
Yes.
So
Well,
this
aiding.
guy's in all this hot water, rah, 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 rah. Pure Man's wanted to kill him before he even went to court. So now he goes into jail and all of a sudden he's on suicide watch?
Yeah, because his life.
And then when they
He has
bring
a
out the
reason.
suicide watch, it takes 2 weeks and then they're dead?
You think she's gonna die in 2 weeks?
No, if it happens, we're talking about it next episode. And I'm going to fucking replay this footage and we're going to laugh about it. Yo.
Do we think R. Kelly is going to die in jail?
The guy needs to rot though, for real.
Yes.
Do you think so? You think so? Yes. Is that what you're
Yes,
saying?
yes. R. Kelly. Okay, so look at Eric Holder.
Oh,
Who?
we're bringing up Eric Holder was the man who murdered Nipsey Hussle. For information for those who don't know.
He said who? So Eric Holder was waiting on his recent prison. No, he's doing his trial right now.
He's in trial right now.
He's doing his trial.
I know what you're trying to say. He got fucked up in the county jail.
So he got fucked up in the county jail, but he also got fucked up in holding at court. That man's beat him up in shackles.
So
Like, how does that happen?
That guy, no one's gonna fuck with that guy.
Everybody's gonna fuck with him. So you're saying R. Kelly's definitely getting touched if Eric Holder's getting touched?
Because you know how the whole R. Kelly he's basically a rapist. Everyone's calling him a rapist.
Yes,
Everyone
that's
knows
what
he
those
likes
are
to
the
rape
charges.
girls. He's all about whatever. And that in jail doesn't fly. So I feel at some point R. Kelly's going to get roughed up. Yeah, at some point. He's going to get roughed up.
Yeah,
He's
they,
gonna
they
be
don't
on
like child.
PC.
They don't like child abuse in jail. I'll say
Yeah,
that.
PC, even mans in PC don't like that, fam.
They're
There's
like,
some heavy mans in PC, you know.
yeah, heavy man. They'll
So
still fuck you.
he's going to get his skull cracked at least once.
Bro, you know someone's gonna force him to sing in there. They're gonna force him to have concerts.
He's gonna be like, I believe I can fly. In
Cry
the
like, no, keep
shower.
fucking singing.
You're gonna make him sing in the shower.
Which song do you think they would make him sing the most?
I believe I can fly.
Why?
Or you remind me of my Jeep. Or Booty. Remember the Booty song?
Yeah, booty. Sing the no.
Put it on your
Booty.
booty?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I think that would be the most played.
That would be hilarious.
The most requested in
I'm
the
playing
yard.
back the lyrics.
Let
So
me
you
hear.
remind me in my
This
head.
is my song for real, no doubt.
Oh no.
Because the DJ's making me feel thugged out. As I'm walking through the dance floor, we begin to dance slow. Put your arms around me. I'm feeling on your booty.
Yeah, yo. Bars. Every
That's not
man
gonna play so well in jail or incarceration. I
on
don't
the
feel.
yard, bro. He's gonna be doing it in front of 20 niggas. Watch. I don't mean to make jokes about no man getting fucked up in jail. But Ghislaine Maxwell and R. Kelly, we're rounding that up. They
Yeah,
are
that's
50
terrible,
years
but
apiece, or 50 years between both
R.
of them.
Kelly, God bless your soul, because
Yeah.
you're about to see the worst just now. You know what I mean?
I think they deserve it, though. A lot of victims on both
A lot
cases.
of victims in both cases.
So
for
they
sure.
both deserve
For sure.
those
That's
years.
You was
terrible.
guilty when you saw him in the background rubbing his hands to a Leo.
But my
Yeah,
whole
Patty
thing is,
Melrose,
I
fucked
think it's finally about time that people of this stature or whatever are getting, got for these crimes. Because let's keep it real, every celebrity of celebrity status is fucking underage girls.
Let him get it with the
You know what I mean? And they all have a bag of underage girls that they, abuse or bring across city lines so they can do whatever they want and not get caught. So I'm just happy that this is finally coming to the forefront and people are actually,
I feel like it's been coming to the forefront, though. Well, allegations, right?
Well, the
Nobody's
allegations
really
have been
been-
crazy, but,
Yeah, nobody's really been prosecuted and shit.
Allegations is different than hardcore fucking evidence and fucking 30 girls coming forward and somebody making a documentary series about you.
Yeah, yeah. That.
Fucking, you know what I'm saying?
All
Like,
right, we'll fuck
that's
them
kind of
both.
crazy, right?
Fuck them both and have a good time in jail.
Mm-hmm.
I got a topic that I don't know if you guys will be into, but I'm gonna mention it.
Okay.
Now I've mentioned that we wouldn't speak about the LGBTQ. Is it I now? Is there I?
What do you mean, laundromats giving back the quarters?
No, no, no. I don't. I do not mean that. I mean the entire community, right?
Sorry, it took me a second.
Yeah, you gotta catch up. So I have some information regarding these laws. Are we into it? Are we gonna talk about it? There's new laws about LGBTQ. We're good for that.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
what's going on?
There is something happening in Qatar. They are to host the World Cup. I'm not sure when that is. Is that this summer or some shit? I don't know. But I did read an article about them warning the LGBTQ community about their harsh sex laws. Now, I read further into that article, and it had to do with hotels accepting same-sex couples into their rooms. I don't have too much to say other than
So hold on, wait. Hold on, you know how much World Cup hotel costs?
oh,
So hold on.
yes, they're kicking them out.
Oh my God.
But there's 3 hotels out of 69. I did read there's 69 hotels. Weirdly enough, no pun intended. 3 hotels. It does.
Oh shit.
3 hotels are claiming that they're not going to accept same-sex couples. Now, Qatar.
Only 3
out of the 69. So I don't know why it was such a big headline, but I did wanted to mention it just because I have spoken about this before and said that not everybody is going to accept this LGBTQ movement that is happening, and that is a clear example of that. They do have sex laws that are harsh, and I did speak to Steve about. He knows more detail about that. So with that said, do we think that this is something discriminatory?
1000% discriminatory.
Well, it is, but it's like somebody else's culture. You can't tell them how to feel.
Yeah,
Like, it's
that's
different.
That's the point I want.
Culture's always gonna win over no matter what. When in Rome, right? So it's like
Exactly.
at the end of the
Queen of
day,
the
if I'm in Jamaica, I'm not gonna run a pride parade. There's a lot of homosexuals in Jamaica, but it's so frowned upon out there. They probably start like a massacre at some point. So it's like you have to respect the laws of the land. You know what I'm saying?
Do we think people will respect the laws of the land, or will this be a protest?
I don't think those guys in the Middle East
can't
give a
protest Qatar, they'll
fuck
shoot
about
everyone.
what people. Yeah, they don't give a fuck. They'll blow up a fucking stadium.
Do we have more details on the sex law?
So
Steve?
basically, for Qatar specifically, male homosexuality is illegal. It's punished up to 3 years in prison and a
God damn.
fine.
Wow.
And there's a possibility of a death penalty because under Sharia law, for like the Muslim
Oh,
Sharia
yeah,
law,
for real,
it's
for real.
punishable by death. Although it's never been enforced to death, but it's illegal. Like you can go to jail for 3 years.
God
This
damn.
this is like that's what's surprising with any hotels allowed it because it's literally like not allowed there as like a law.
Yeah, so
I mean, it's
something
not
we just have
right.
to
Whether you
follow.
whether you think it's right or wrong, it's irrelevant.
I
that
think
is the
they're putting
law.
this in the headlines because there is something that's about to happen from this. People are going to protest. They're going to
They're not gonna They can protest outside
They'll
of Qatar,
protest.
not in there.
outside of Qatar. Do you know what I'm
you
saying?
can't-
It'll be an
they'll
internet
just toss
thing
you in jail.
that they'll be talking about and going against this. But as you said, you can't go against laws. Do you guys think?
But laws can be changed.
Yeah, they can. Do you guys think in Western
They
countries
follow
we're the most
religious laws,
progressive?
so it's different.
Religious laws don't often change at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think we're the most progressive? Everywhere else in the world is not, in the
For
sense
what?
of LGBTQ?
What do you mean by that?
I don't know.
Meaning acceptance
Like
of
North
same-sex
America?
couples? Yes.
Nah, yes,
I
and because
think
we're
North
also very
America's. I think that
intolerant.
North America's heavily split, but I think that the LGBTQ community has such a heavy stronghold on the media that if you're not gonna be with them, then you're against them. You know what I mean? There's no middle ground. There's no like somebody who just has a question and wants to figure out more. It's either you're with it or it's like get down or lay down. See what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like North America, I feel there is a big split, but no one will admit it. No one will actually come to the forefront and try to bring to the foreground what their real ideals are other than Dave Chappelle. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's the only person in the media that will do it. And people know they can lose their job if they bring up certain things.
And
You know
just
what
to
I'm saying? So
clarify,
it's just
because
like,
people may get confused, and just to clarify, the man is not talking about bad ideals, right? It's not bad ideals. It's
no, I'm just
just
talking about your opinion, whether it's,
yes.
whether it's just a question
You
you
gotta say
have,
that,
or you
'cause-
just want to, get further involved with the community by just knowing more so you can spread the word. It's just either you accept it or you don't. You know what I mean? And it's just like, inquiring minds want to know more. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that same structure is happening in Qatar, but they don't like that.
Oh, so you
Right?
think progression is happening in Qatar?
No, I'm saying in Qatar they're just
Speaking their
not with
mind.
it. Get down or lay down, right? So it's just like, if you're gonna serve that up, you're gonna get it back in your face at some point.
I hear that. What happened in Dubai, Steve? I didn't see what was in Dubai. I see that here in our list. We don't have. It says Dubai bans LGBTQ? Something crazy. But I'm just.
It was basically
related.
they were banning certain products from being sold on Amazon.
That have to do with the LGBTQ
Oh no, it's
community.
LGBTQ stuff. It blocks searches. Like Amazon started blocking searches in the UAE, in Dubai, like UAE basically.
Okay.
Apparently, there's like a big regional anti-homosexuality push.
Well,
in
I'm sure
Dubai.
people are not too surprised about this. I just wanted to kind of mention it to
Surprised
see
you, 'cause I
that.
figured, like, honestly, in my head, the way some of these countries are, like, I'm surprised it was even there to begin with.
I just don't think. I think like because they're so heavily rooted in religion and like their whole structure is based on, being Muslim, and not just any
Yeah,
type
big,
of Muslim.
heavy
It's
religion.
like like
They follow
they're-
Sharia law, right?
Yeah, Sharia law, which is
Heavy
So
Muslim.
it's like, if you're really gonna, try to push these guys to do what they don't want to, we've seen what happens. It's not, it ain't nothing nice at all.
Well, I hope nothing bad happens to those people if they do want to risk their life and go to the FIFA.
But beyond that, though, like, I mean, like, even Qatar, there's, like, other, beyond LGBTQ, like, extramarital sex is not allowed. It's also illegal. So you're technically not allowed to have sex with anyone unless it's, like, your wife or
God
husband,
damn.
right? So even during the World Cup, if you come there with your girlfriend, it's illegal to have sex with her there. You can
So
go to
you're a
jail for
criminal.
that.
You're a
Hold on,
criminal
wait,
for
wait, wait.
fucking.
Say
Nah,
me and
Nash
you,
and Qatar,
say like I was
slow.
say I was to travel there
I'm
for the
not
World Cup
going,
right now, and I
yo.
meet some chick from Germany there. Let's say.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not going. I'm not going. Fuck that. You're gonna tell me when I can pull my willy out, fam? Usually, different World Cups, men's are slapping in the street. It's so crazy. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, I
And
don't,
if you have sex in the streets there, you might get stoned to death.
that's what I'm saying.
That's
That's what I'm
madness.
saying. So, World Cup is one of those events where it's like, it's once in a lifetime. You
The
don't
Olympic
see
Village
a
always
decent
So
runs out of
World Cup.
condoms.
people might risk it. Is what I'm saying. They might risk that
There's
shit.
a high risk, bro. People don't get it.
But what's the law? What's the like?
Man
How
said
long
3
you get
years.
locked up?
3 years,
bro?
right?
No,
What
that,
if
that
you
was
get
for
extradited,
that was
though?
for
What if you get
homosexuality.
extradited?
Oh, that was for homosexuality. 3 years.
What if you get extradited?
Man said
though?
stoned to death. That's the penalty. I don't need a
No,
year.
I was
If
just
you get
being
extradited, you're
extra.
on road, yo. All I do is have sex with my girlfriend. That's not a crime,
It can go an extramarital affair or one night stand can result in 7-year jail sentence.
God damn.
Wow.
So you're thugging just for fucking, bro. Hey, that's it. You're a
Wow.
criminal, man, just for fucking a ting dong.
You have to wear the balaclava to leave the telly.
That's madness. That is madness.
Oh,
All right,
God,
well,
Kelly.
have fun in Qatar.
Fuck those
I want to
guys.
bring it back.
Imagine that, though. You meet like the illest thing you ever met. World Cup, she's feeling you, you're feeling her. Everything's
Back it
vibing.
down.
She gets to the hotel, you're like, nah, yo, I gotta go home. Yo, I'm not trying to do 7 out here still.
Yeah,
I heard
that's
you
what
don't
I'm
even
saying.
have
You're
lunch,
risking.
yo. at the
You're
gym.
risking it for just to fuck. That's madness.
Oh, no,
All right, I'm bringing it back to
don't kill
Canada.
me. That's the funniest thing.
More fucked up news. I'm gonna get out to serious shit soon. A bank robbery shooting in BC on June 28th. 3 officers still hospitalized, 6 officers shot. We did mention who is more lit on this goddamn podcast. BC or Toronto.
So BC is way more lit, and I
Way more
told you
lit.
guys already. The drug thing being legal just makes it way easier for mans to move
Bank
around.
robbing though? I thought that was like out
Yeah, this is
the.
Nah,
irrelevant.
but mans have to get the
saying?
re-up though.
No, this is irrelevant. This is irrelevant to the drug. The drug war there is insane, but this is irrelevant to that.
Okay,
It's
so
like,
Yeah,
what's
these
going
guys
on?
just
What's
wanted
going
that
on?
money.
What's going on in BC?
nothing. It was like two brothers that were just robbing a bank. I think it was two twin brothers.
Jeez.
They were
White or
20
black?
White.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So Monting.
They were two twins actually. Twin 22-year-old brothers.
Been riding for life. They were not going to the bin, bro. They said,
It was
fuck
three.
this.
6 officers were shot, and they're both dead.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they both died in the
Yeah,
shootout.
they were not
They
going,
both
bro.
died, yo.
Yeah.
They're like they wanted
They
to
were-
blaze their glory too,
they
yo.
were-
Like they're
I don't
not
mean to laugh.
taking me alive.
Yeah, they were not finna go back to jail.
Go back if they ever
know.
went. I don't even know if they went back. If they were ever in jail to begin with.
Oh,
Right?
for
That's
real.
hilarious.
Maybe, I don't know.
No, hold on.
No, it's not
I'll check
hilarious.
later.
It's not hilarious, but
6 officers are wounded.
I seen
Six
it in
officers
too
got shot.
many
Well,
movies.
That's
Well,
even funnier. At that point, it becomes funny.
yo,
No, prayers
two
for the
men
people.
to 6 officers and they went 6 of them.
3 officers
No.
Funny till a
hospitalized.
cop
No,
gets
because
shot.
let's keep let's
That's
keep it real.
hilarious.
Let's keep it real. There was way more than 6 cops there.
Yeah,
There was
100%.
probably 30 cops letting off shots of bank robbery, and these men are letting
No,
shots
you'd
off.
be surprised. Enough of them are sitting there with the gun and doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of
Yeah.
They're
them.
scared, eh? The
Yeah, bro.
cops.
These I don't know what type of weapon these guys have, but
They have the shoddy for those situations.
yeah, they were
They
bucking
pull
it.
shoddy out the whip.
That's fucking 9 people all together shot, bro.
Damn. So what do you think? Are guns supposed to be in North America or not?
Well, they are.
Ride with 2 pumps and one from my asthma.
No, but I'm saying, in your opinion, would we be better off without guns?
I don't know. I feel like if we were to ban guns, we would find guns another way. You know what I'm saying? Like guns are just all over the place, all over the world. I don't know. This is a pretty serious crime. I haven't seen a bank robbing in a while. Who robs banks still?
They're pretty frequent actually.
Are they?
Yeah, they're really frequent.
I didn't know that. I thought they like secure banks to be like unrobbable now.
No,
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
less. There's an extent
It's
like
just more surveillance, I feel.
no, you gotta understand. There's a lot of robberies for banks that are like under 5K, right?
Yeah.
So like even there's this one dude that wrote a book about it. I'll find his name after, and he's like, what he used to do is like he used to write a note. Never even had a gun on him. He just pretends like write a note.
Oh,
where's
I've
the
seen
man?
this.
Wow.
I've seen this. I know
And
what
he used
you're
to
talking about.
basically he writes him a note, slips him a note. This is remember that shit that happened to the director in Atlanta.
Yeah, and they would write a note and not even have like
Write a note, ask for
nothing.
money. You slip him the note to say like put all the money you have in the till
Yeah.
like in here, and they would he just walked out. So this guy got away with it. He robbed like 50. I forget how many banks he robbed, but it was like no gun, never use violence, never nothing. Just talk to them. They gave him money because they're insured, right? They're just gonna pay out. They're like They're instructed to pay out for like those amounts, right? Basically, the reason they even caught him is because he had a daughter, and he never wanted to come back, just in case it ever came back to haunt him later.
Yeah.
He wanted to go to jail while his daughter was just born, spend his 3 years so he can be there when she's like 4, instead of, imagine your daughter's like 10 and then you spend
Yeah.
3 years, 4 years then, right?
Wow.
So he went in to like, he gave himself up to not risk it later.
Wow,
Okay.
this guy's like 16th birthday, I'm out, yo. Killing
No,
any
I
man,
think he got
yo.
like 3 or 4 years. He got out, wrote a book about it. He like successful off that
This
shit.
guy still
So
had the
bank
money, yo.
robbers-
What do you mean? He locked that money away somewhere,
So
yo.
bank robbers are frequent, I guess.
No, dude, it was like 3, 4K at a time.
Yo,
man.
you
It's
know
not
how
that
much man I know come out of the bin and go straight to a forest? And
What
just
do you
dig
mean?
out their
What are you
fucking
talking
money,
about?
fam. They just go straight to a forest to dig out their money, yo.
That's
Yo,
a
Start life
imagine
over.
how deep fucking Big Meech is.
Yeah, I don't even want to
Reach?
think about
I don't
that.
even-
How much
this
money
guy
do you
has,
got
like,
stashed
something
away?
stashed in like every state, probably.
I
Just
mean, I'm
like a
guessing it's at
little
least
piece.
like 50 mil.
Yeah,
somewhere
at least.
somewhere.
At
But I
least.
heard the money becomes like one. The paper squishes together.
You have to
after a while.
store it a certain way. Don't ask how much know that. We have
Yeah, it
to
doesn't
store
get
that a
squished.
certain
It's
way.
in a
You know what I'm
bank
saying?
in Geneva,
What's the
bro.
process?
You do have
What's
to
the
store that a
process?
certain way.
What's
you
the
mean?
process?
It won't get squished if it's in a bank in Geneva. I'll say that.
No,
True.
Panama either, yo. Stay out of those places.
Keeping it in Canada still. Moving on to the bank robbers. Prayers, I guess, to those police. Hopefully they come true.
Yes.
Them 2 mans are crazy, yo. But to keep it in Canada, I read
Don't worry, they
something.
got
It's an
donuts in
old
the
one.
hospital for them.
What?
Former Riverdale actor, I guess from the show Riverdale, who had killed his mother. This is an old article. He spoke. That's why the article is up now. I'm guessing he's giving his apologies in court. I just kind of wanted to bring it up because this man said he killed his mom to spare her the violence that he will cause.
when he tries to kill Trudeau.
And he was trying to kill Trudeau. You ruined it. What is going on here?
Enough man's want to kill Trudeau, fam.
They want to murder this
Yo,
man that bad.
on
He killed
my
his
block,
moms.
there's a man with a big Chevy truck, and he has 2 flags on the back. One's a Canadian flag, the next one says "fuck Trudeau," and the man's running through with his fucking hillbilly tunes, ding 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 ding, you know, loud through the hood. Like,
Is that
man's want to kill this guy, bro.
Yeah, but so much that you'll murk your moms, bro.
I don't know what was wrong with this guy. I don't
all
know.
the
That shit is
mental
mad.
illness,
Like, I don't know what's wrong with him, but
That's
a
mental
lot of
illness.
guys don't like Trudeau right now. I don't know.
Well, he said in
Will you
court
kill
that
your mom over it though?
No,
Exactly,
hell
that's
no.
crazy.
I don't know what's wrong with this
This is what
generation.
happened.
You tell me what's wrong with this generation.
I think it's just it's too much.
I think it's poor
The
parenting.
mental health, as you said, and access to guns, as I've said, but the mental health is obviously kind of taking over that. There's just a lot of excessive violence going on right now. Obviously, it's poor parenting. He murked her, bro. He murked her. That's his parent.
This guy said, of course, it's poor parenting.
It doesn't get worse than that. You know what I'm saying? When your you kills you, that's the worst kind of poor
There is
parenting.
like a thing. It's like a lot of parents like in North America. There's like a whole thing with they drug their kids, right? Like they can't deal with being like
With
parents.
prescription drugs,
And they give 'em-
psychotropic drugs.
like Ritalin,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
shit like that,
That's
right? They're so
crazy,
eager to
bro.
give people drugs for some of these
That's
mental
fucking
stuff.
nuts, bro.
Some of them being parents.
So you think this was one of those cases?
Where he was on a psychotropic drug and went nuts.
No, probably not.
Who
Irrelevant,
knows?
though, but
Who knows? He might have a case of mental health himself.
you think?
Well, if he's
You don't
pulling
kill your
up-
mom. That's like,
Yo, there's guys who are normal who kill their moms. That's
that,
happened.
that means you're literally the division of not normal is literally that, bro.
Would you like a drink, miss? Oh, she's drinking coffee. She
okay,
good. Yeah, I don't know. Trudeau, watch your fucking back, bro. These guys are crazy for you. These guys are crazy for you, killing their moms to get to you, bro. That shit is
Small
crazy.
town actors, you know what I'm saying?
Fix up.
Yeah.
I just wanted to kind of highlight that because there's an assassin out there for Trudeau. Who killed his mom, dudes.
He's
Fuck
in the
was it
bin
called?
right now,
Don't
though.
matter if you like that nigga can get out. He got the strength. You know what I mean? He might come for
Don't
it.
do this to me right now.
He's one more blackface outfit away from getting murked. Like
That's exactly. One more blackface outfit. One more
make it
fucking
four, make it
tax.
four, make it even more.
You feel me?
Yo, this... I had to
Anyways,
drop the gas 11 cents. Yo, man,
Yeah,
are
drop
getting
that.
frolic. Man's are like, we're gonna park out on your front lawn, me and all the bikers.
Yeah.
Man's are hype, yo. A biker man said that on TV. He's like, me and all the bikers are gonna park up on your front lawn. We'll see how you like that.
yo,
This
Maybe-
guy
maybe they
probably
should get,
started making the
watch
amendments right
Maybe
there.
we
Your
should get
back,
some
Trudeau.
e-bikes, you know, get some solar power going.
watch your fucking back, Trudeau. I
That's
kind
not a
of.
threat. We're just looking out for
It's
him.
not. It's not a threat. Exactly. It's just a suggestion.
Allegedly.
That's all it is. It's a suggestion. But I did want to kind of speaking on all that, bump back to America and speak about the gun violence actually around the whole fucking world. We're seeing a lot of fucking violence increasing. It's going to be a real hot summer. You guys be careful out
They
there.
tried with COVID. Now they're just loading it up with guns, yo.
It's crazy.
They're gonna start handing out guns for free at Walmart just
No,
now.
fuck that. They won't do that. It's too much money. I read something about Morocco and Spain. I think you had more information on that, or both you. I didn't read too much.
Honestly, I don't have the facts, but I just.
But
you know,
what happened?
First thing that happened was my homeboy fucking called me and he said, "Yo, did you see what's fucking going on in fucking
Oh my God,
Morocco right
the
now?"
whole story.
And then I fucking looked it up and I seen fucking bodies, just bodies laid on top
The
of
video,
bodies.
yeah.
Bodies on top of bodies laying on the ground. And it was just one of those crazy experiences where I couldn't believe what I saw. And it was all black people apparently trying to migrate from Morocco to a safe haven. Was it? I don't know. Like, you know, a place where you probably get treated better because Spanish laws are a little bit easier.
Steve got the facts, bro.
So,
Yeah, Steve, what's the facts?
okay, so basically it's Melilla or Melia. I don't know if it's a double
Sorry
L
if
that
he's
takes a
pronouncing that
J
wrong.
sound in Spanish. Basically Melilla or Melia, I don't know if
Okay.
it's pronounced properly, is an autonomous city, Spanish city that's in Morocco.
And they were trying to get to
So they were
this
trying
city?
to get to this city. So it's like literally a city it's in Morocco. It's like in Africa, but it's a city still owned by Spain.
Okay,
They're
and
trying to
then
cross. Basically, a bunch of migrants are trying to cross into there. There's been 37 deaths that they've found so far.
Oh shit.
37
I know.
Yeah,
deaths.
23 really
But
confirmed.
how many deaths really
He was
fucking
coming
popped
through with
off?
like
You seen the
5,000
video,
and all
fam?
that.
They were laying bodies on top of bodies,
There was
fam.
a
They don't
lot.
do that if it's 37.
37 so far found. This is by people on the ground there, like human rights groups.
So
They're
much
found.
And are they
fucking
being
bodies,
shot by military or what? What's happening?
military and cops.
Okay.
Just wet on the spot.
As soon as you touch the border.
As soon as you try.
Yeah, they're trying to cross into Spain. Basically, once you get in there, you can you're in Spain, right? So you can take a
Fam,
boat.
I
to
would
Spain
rather try
mainland
walk America's
without
border.
getting anything checked.
I'd
Yeah.
rather try walk America's border and catch a lasso around a rope around me like the
Yo,
Spanish
relax.
fans were catching than
Relax.
fucking a bullet to my head. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
that's a
That's
man thing.
crazy, fam.
That's a
You
man
crazy?
thing.
Fuck Morocco right now, fam.
No, Spaniards, right? It's a Spain doing it, not Moroccans.
It was a mass migration at once, though. So there's a bunch
Morocco
of people trying to
doing
rush.
it to people trying to move to a Spanish part of
Oh,
Morocco.
so they're trying to keep them from going or
Yeah.
coming? From going.
From going.
Wow.
Because they're probably an asset, like a service asset to the place. See what I'm saying?
Well,
So
no
they're
wonder
like,
what's
if you
happening in
can't, if you're not gonna work for us, you peasants, you're gonna die.
That's a man
That's what they're
thing.
looking at it like, yeah. Because Morocco makes money, you know what I'm saying? Like,
All right, well, love and prayers to those in Morocco. Hopefully those refugees do get some type of safe haven.
They're not refugees. There's no
not
war in
refugees.
Morocco.
Oh, I thought they were
They're
trying
just
to get
trying. No,
away
they're
from
trying to
something.
cross illegally.
yeah.
All right, so
No, they're not.
love and prayers to them people.
Yeah,
Then.
okay, yeah. Big up.
Use the wrong
yeah.
words?
Big up. No, I mean, just don't call a man a refugee. There's no war. You know?
Yeah, no, that's like that.
If they're
different,
The
trying
right?
to
war just
leave the
started. The
country-
war just started. Like,
Okay.
if you're gonna win up, you see, that's the thing about Africa, fam. Like, if fucking African nations really came together and built an army, we could just infiltrate a spot with fucking manpower and just fucking deal.
Don't
with
get yourself dealt with by the
If true, I
CIA.
mean, you
or-
got
Oh,
all
see,
Africa
I know
already.
what y'all done me for that one.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, you guys could. You guys could.
But that's what I'm saying, yo. How many big niggas you seen this morning, fam? You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real, yo.
Yeah, you
Let's
right.
go back to Africa, yo.
How many of you, yo? Pause.
Back to Africa, guys.
Who's going back? You're going back?
Huh?
You're going back?
I don't know, not yet.
Didn't
Yo.
Dave Chappelle do a bit on this?
You gotta get your money back before you go to them places. Still, I don't want to be, lynched up by the end of the week.
All right,
So
well,
apparently those over 2,000 people they're trying to cross at once.
2,000 people tried to cross at once.
Yeah.
37 dead.
So
That's
far they
crazy.
found. There might be
That's
more
crazy,
bodies
man.
found.
Well, again, love and prayers to those people. I don't know
These mans,
what
you
the
see them,
situation
fam, they
is.
have like a flip-flops and an old fucking polo from 1993. It's crusty.
Yo,
They're
you're
just trying to
wildin',
get true,
bro.
No, that's
Yeah,
the vibes,
so
though,
Spain's
fam. It's
prime
crazy,
minister is
fam.
blaming
That is
like
violent.
mafia stuff.
What?
Moroccan
Spain-
Mafia. I read
Yeah,
that.
so
Moroccan
Spain's
mafia
prime minister
saying
is
no
blaming
black
them.
people?
That's mud things.
Or you guys have to stay? That's nuts.
But all I was trying to kind of expose was the gun violence, obviously, that goes around in the world. I kind of want to focus on America because that's what we're closest to.
America doesn't have guns. You're crazy.
Yeah, you right. In 2021, I did read a stat here. There's nearly 21,000 people killed from firearms, not including suicides, according to Gun Violence Archives. Now, that is a 2021
21,000
static.
people, bro.
21,000 from gun violence. Their mass shootings have increased. I kind of wanted to give it to you, Steve, because you did bring up some good topics about guns. And I kind of want to ask you, when will they recognize the mentality over the culture of guns, meaning how we think with our guns as opposed to using them? Because you did
Honestly,
mention that.
No, I
Do
was saying,
guns
like, yo,
kill
bro.
people or do people kill people?
And that's
I mean
the point
both,
he's
right? You
making.
need an idiot to fucking pull
Because
the
look at
trigger, you know?
London. London took away guns and the murder rate went up.
Yeah, but they
Murder
look
rate
you in
went
the eye. They'll
up.
shank you
And
look you
they're
in the eyes.
just
They do
stabbing
that.
mans like they used to do in fucking 1900.
Murder rate there is a lot lower though than the states. I'll say that.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
but
a smaller
the
place.
But
murders
the
are
other thing
more
is that there's a
vicious.
mentality thing. Yeah, but even
How
that.
big is London
yeah,
compared
sure.
to New
Beyond
York
that, how
City?
many school shootings went up in London?
Well, that's American culture.
That's
That's
literally
my
what I'm
argument.
saying.
What's the mentality versus the culture, right? 'Cause
It's not
that
the-
is
it's not the access to
American
guns.
So the
culture, right?
the mentality in London is still pull your knife. Adieu. You see what I'm
No, I
saying?
know,
Like
no,
two
no,
guns
but-
going at it, ready to fucking sword fight. No, they're not regular knives, fam. It's like fucking a 3-foot
Why you said
blade.
adieu?
That's what man's used to do, like on guard, you know what I'm saying? Like do your thing, you know what I'm saying?
Don't
It's a dual
disrespect
thing,
them.
you
Don't
know?
disrespect them because they'll come
No,
here
I'm
and
not
chick them,
disrespecting
right?
Imagine
shit. I'm
having
not
fences,
disrespecting
like-
shit. But that was the culture, forefathers when the queens used to run shit and the kings. and shit.
Swine
You
fight.
start to have
And they're
fencing.
doing it right all over again. Like it's fucking second nature to these guys. You see what I'm
Yeah.
Yo,
saying?
did something happen?
Yeah, so it's crazy.
So do we need to change the mentality And that goes kind of back to what you were saying about mental health resources, right? We need to kind of change that mentality that we use our guns so much as opposed to the culture of
I
guns.
think it starts at like childhood. Like, I don't think teachers have enough ways to teach the coping mechanisms of anger in that 30-person class.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like kids will fight and they'll be like, "You're suspended." Like, that kid shouldn't fucking be suspended. He should be taught what should happen in that situation when he feels his fucking anger build up again.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Teachers
I
don't
do.
teach that thought process. They just put you in fucking detention until you think about it. And you're
It's
just
not
there getting more
teachers,
vexed because you're
bro.
in
So
detention.
he's saying it starts
Not
in the schools.
teachers. It's fucking built in anything, bro. It's not
It's
the
a system.
schools, It's
No,
everything.
But
It's the whole
there's the
country.
anger built in though. But this is what I'm saying. Attack it when they're younger, so they know by the time they're 11 years old, they know
This
how
shit
to
is
cope
built
with
at
anger as
home,
opposed to
bro.
fucking just going off.
Yeah.
The country's messed up. This country's built on like other people's backs of superiority and looking down on others and being
Yeah.
superior.
That's how every country's
And
built.
speaking
No,
about
it's
that,
not.
it's
Most
not
countries.
all countries like that. America is the worst. I will agree with him on that. On the
Fam,
way
every
we do.
country did a slavery to somebody else at
I
some point.
understand that.
Yeah,
but
not
America's
in
like the
recent
Mecca.
modern history.
That's true too.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true too.
But speaking of the mentality that you were just speaking about, Steve, I did kind of want to speak to New Zealand designating Proud Boys, which is a terrorist organization in America.
These
As
guys
a
are
terrorist
different though. They're
organization.
just against LGBTQ or something.
They're against everything,
They're
I'm pretty
against
sure.
everyone,
Yeah,
but-
everything.
They're just
But
proud
America,
of what? Proud of what though?
I
Yeah,
don't
they
know.
went
Proud
some
of being
shit
white.
in the library.
Proud of being white.
America has
But
not
no, still.
recognized them as a terrorist organization yet, though. And that's what I kind
So
of
who
Zealand
recognize
has
them as a
it.
New
terrorist?
Zealand.
New Zealand.
New Zealand has
New
recognized
Zealand
them.
did, but it's still like some country did it.
Yeah, so it's a start to
A country
something,
that's
right?
like not like that's
Probably
recognized as
just
being
that
like
sector of them though, you know? Certain places have more rowdy guys, so it's like it hypes up quicker, you know what I'm saying?
oh, so like it's okay
Give,
if one is a
give like
it's
give some southern white men something to achieve. They're
no,
gonna
but not
put
even
their whole
southern,
heart
bro.
in it and hate
It's like
with
Michigan.
the most.
It's not even southern. It's like
No,
everywhere.
but I'm
they're
just
like
saying in general. I'm just saying
Midwest.
if you
It's in
put
Canada. They're in Canada
if they
too,
build
bro.
a pocket out there, they're gonna have a following very fast, and it's probably gonna be.
They do have a
like the
big
biggest
following. There's already a
chapter, you know?
following.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah, but I'm glad
if
that
you
they
give the wrong
recognize
people
them.
something to believe in, they're gonna take it to the roof.
That's any group, though. But this one more so, I'm speaking towards
I'm saying for
the
hatred
guns.
though. For
Yeah,
hatred,
that's any
yeah.
group, though. It could
That's
be
the
any
states,
race. You know what I'm saying? Do you have facts on that New Zealand
yeah,
stuff?
so Canada actually also considers them
wow.
a terrorist entity.
Okay,
Proud Boys, but most of their acts have been against LGBTQ.
I'm not sure.
Not true.
I
No?
cannot say that.
No,
I'm
that's
not
not
So
sure.
then, what's most of their acts against? Their most recent
Black,
act.
Government.
Black
They
Lives
went to
Matter
a
type of shit like that, too.
library to push up some youths
Yeah, but
that
no,
were trying
no.
to have LGBTQ day. Like that's crazy. Like where you're just gonna suss up the librarian. Like
They were at
they
Black Lives
really
Matter.
actually choked out the
Yeah,
librarian.
yeah,
fam?
They were
they're
at
like
Black
every,
Lives
they're like
Matter
every
protests as well.
Like for real, you choked out the librarian.
They're every, but
No, they
also
came
they're
for
also
us
of
too.
anti-government. Like they're not like
So anarchy,
Who are
period.
these guys, yo?
yeah, they're
Just
not like
skinheads,
pro-government.
bro.
Like they're not down with Biden right now. They're not like
So who are they?
They're just,
They're just riding.
terrorist
Just riding for
just
organization.
no reason.
Fred, Bob, and fucking Jack, bro. Like,
These guys are run by the real Joker, yo. Like from fucking Batman Returns or whatever that shit was.
they're
called.
probably
Not
a
long,
white
like, former
supremacy
militia and
subgroup.
Remember that Joker? Yo, he had no reason to do nothing. He just wanted to ride, yo. You see what I'm saying? These guys are the same,
exact
yo.
same.
I'm gonna pull up on the library and choke out the librarian, yo. Why? I
Exact
don't know, yo. I'm just riding, yo.
the gun
Proud
culture is
boys.
the same, bro.
We're
Like have you
proud.
guys seen like I didn't know this. I only found this out recently. Like
That's-
NFL games have birds nests in them.
What's a bird nest? You'd have to
Bird
explain
nest
that.
is a spot where snipers chill. So basically, NFL games. If you're in an NFL
What?
game, there might have been a point where you're sitting in the crowd and a sniper's pointing at you.
That's fucking
Shut
insane.
up.
But do you see the culture or the culture and the mentality? Why would they need that at a sporting event?
I don't know. Protect
To
what?
protect-
But how you
protect
gonna
their
find the
assets?
man that's shooting from the
The
stadium?
same way we
fam?
went to go Afghanistan or protect
They
the
probably
states.
have a man
Yeah,
that's just
exactly.
walking around like, yo, this black guy looks sus. And then the
C-
sniper's just...
yeah. C1, I'll fucking do. Man, just
No,
man,
it's
the
very
win is
funny,
nice.
Those are real vibes, though.
That's madness.
If
Like,
you say
Miami
bomb in the
Dolphins
stadium,
stadium,
they're
like, all these
following you the
stadiums have
whole
birds
day,
nests,
yo.
bro.
So every
It's
stadium,
weird.
every stadium
A
is
lot
business.
of bird, like all their stadiums have birds nests and shit.
That's crazy, fam.
That's
It's wild.
America.
I
You
didn't
could
even know
have a
that. I
gun
was like,
pointed at your head and you don't even know, yo. And
That's
you're screaming
America.
for the touchdown.
And you might have has it ever been used? No, but the fact that like I know that there's like a fucking sniper potentially looking at the crowd.
I'm gonna look for him in every stadium I go to now, yo.
You're gonna
Where
tell
is he?
me-
You think he's in
But
Skydome?
picture this: if
might-
somebody
Skydome?
else, non-government, had a sniper point at people, they'd be in jail for life.
Yeah.
But the government's doing that, but it's okay for them.
Yeah, that's madness.
It's
And
not
they
even
wonder
the
why people are
government,
so
it's the
paranoid about
NFL, yo.
guns.
Like
Yeah.
it's not even the government. It's like NBA probably has it too.
Yeah, but the government would protect NFL, man. That's a massive
Well,
shit.
actually, I don't know if NBA has it because Malice in the Palace, there was no protection, yo.
They
were
Guys
shot-
are
shoot
getting
people.
punched out.
They would have shot all the
Hands
niggas.
off.
They would have shot.
Nobody got protected.
They would have shot
Yo,
all the
Reggie
niggas.
Miller said the cop was ready to spray beer spray in his face, and
They
he
would've
wasn't
shot-
even a part of the fight.
Yeah,
Yo,
NBA don't have
the
it.
guy that from
NBA don't have
Detroit,
it.
they would have shot Ron Artest first and said, "Whoops, I missed."
Yeah, while he was in the going
Oh.
up, would have just clapped him right there.
Oh,
You
that's
right?
fucked up. Yo, America's a different place. Like,
Different. It's disgusting. It's a bad
why are
mentality.
guns a part of human society, though?
Because
China
people
them.
don't kill each other and take over each
I
other's
shouldn't have said
land.
that. I shouldn't have said that.
What'd you say? China?
I
man?
said China
That's
them.
the most racist thing I heard
They
in
made
this whole
gunpowder,
podcast.
did they not? Did they not make the gunpowder?
Yeah, they
I'm
invented
blaming them,
gunpowder,
fam.
yeah, or
I'm blaming
discovered
them.
it, yeah.
You know
They made the bullet move, eh?
Yeah.
I get
Yeah.
it still.
I also read something about a federal agent arrested in
Oh, that's
Ohio
good.
for he was a National Guard member
Former national
shit.
government.
and he was
yeah.
making ghost guns.
Those
I
are
need to
Fam,
really
isn't
elaborate
this the
what
type
that
of man
is.
they make movies about? Like,
Yeah, man. Spy movies
the
and
man
things.
was making his own guns and selling them around
We
the
have to
world.
explain. We have to explain
So, yeah,
what ghost guns
are
are.
basically like guns that are you assemble them at home. Like you get them, they're like unregistered. They're unregistered guns that you like assemble at home. They're not like traceable, basically. It's like a gun doesn't
No
officially exist.
serial
It doesn't-
number, just the
no serial-
pieces.
Basically,
No,
you
no.
get a 3D printed
Well,
one.
you
Some people
could
make
do
their
one.
own, but it's like
But I think this guy was just getting the actual pieces, like, individually.
And just put
Like,
it
let me
together.
order 300
No,
barrels, 300 fucking...
what do you think
and
that
then-
was based on? Just wondering. Did you read the article or no?
No, I'm just thinking, this is
Yeah.
drunk facts right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Can't
just
go
thinking in
fact
my
for
mind.
fact with this.
I'm
nigga.
just
I
assuming.
can't go fact for fact with the computer, but whatever. I'm gonna try. So no, what happened? What really happened? He must have got it in bulk and then started, assembling it piece by piece.
Or
Because
he
otherwise
has a
you're
link.
gonna get caught, man.
Or he has a link on the gun.
Because
then.
if you order 50 springs, a man's not looking at you no way.
Unless you have a link on the gun, man, a
Well,
gun
of course he did.
manufacturer.
He's crossguard.
Oh,
Fam.
he was
saying?
making
Coast
them.
Guard.
He was 3D printing
Coast
them.
Guard's even
No,
worse.
not
Those
Coast
guys,
Guard. Sorry, National Guard. Fuck
That's
the
even
Coast Guard.
worse.
He was printing them. No, he was a former National Guard. He wasn't doing it anymore.
but
They got
former National Guard means you still have beer plugs, even hefes.
Oh, 100%.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
saying?
So he was
Those
using a
guys
3D
ordered it.
printer, is
Yeah,
what he said?
yeah. The actually was
There you
making
go.
the shit that's like blowing my mind lately though is all the guys getting switches.
Because National Guards usually deal with what? Like,
The
Guarding
nation,
nationals? I
bro.
don't know.
They
nation. So
fucking
things
guard the
coming
nation.
in, they're always on the
Yeah, they
import
guard.
thing. They're chasing down,
Yeah.
drugs, all types of imports all the time. So those guys know beer, man.
Oh, yeah,
Beer
100%.
deals. What do you
The
mean?
thing that got me was like, those these switches, bro.
This guy was just like, send me the gun parts in different fucking cases in different shipments.
Tell them what the
God,
switches are, because it is on
Have
my
you seen
thing.
switches? That's all this shit's going crazy in Chicago.
What switches?
That little piece you put on the back of your Glock and it turns to
Oh,
a fully
no.
auto.
See, okay.
It's a mad
This is
thing.
why I don't like talking about guns
But you have
too
to.
much because it's like, it's about
It's
murder,
fucked,
but
man.
they basically made an attachment that you can put on a semi-automatic handgun and turn it into an automatic.
14-year-olds who have
so
that.
basically you can fire off, what was it, 50, 60
I
rounds?
think
The
it's
guy fired
40
off like
40
50
rounds,
rounds in
40
like
rounds.
a
50
couple
rounds in a
seconds.
matter of 3 seconds.
From a
in
Glock,
a
though.
handgun, and it's like, you see the gun in his hands like you can't have no aim with that. It's too much power,
Yeah.
right? That's why, like, if
14-year-olds
you
have
have a
that,
machine
man.
gun, you get, like, 2 hands on it, you get to, you know what I mean? If you have it like this, fam, your hands like this. You're shooting everything in, like, a fucking 50-meter fucking spread.
Just remember that guy. Imagine how crazy aim you still gotta have to shoot Kodak Black backwards.
Okay,
Yeah, we got to relax on that one, you know what I mean?
Some crazy
We can't
aim.
really talk on that one.
Big up,
Yeah,
Kodak
yeah,
Black.
survive Kodak Black, you know what I mean? Long live.
Moving on.
Anyways, I'm gonna move on to music, bro. Get up out of this fucked up shit. I hope everybody kind of stays safe this summer, man. A lot of guns
Yeah,
outside.
please stay safe. Please stay safe, especially like because Toronto's known for its big culture and its big festivals. Hold the wall. If you hear gunshots, don't run through the crowd. Hit the
See?
wall and drop to the floor.
Look who's
You'll
shooting.
see everybody that's running and getting shot and see the shooter and mind your business and move to the side.
That's a gem for you
Never
niggas.
run through the fucking crowd.
That's
Hit
right.
the wall, hit the ground. Alright?
All right. Music. I want to start off by saying rest in peace to Slim 400. They did arrest somebody
R.I.P.
in his murder. I think it was 2 people actually.
Yeah,
They
so
arrested.
YG's best friend, Slim 400, died about, what, 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
Yeah, about 2.
Right
2021.
before the pandemic.
2021. December 8th,
Okay,
2021.
yeah, during the pandemic. And, big up to YG, big up to whole Pyru, you know what I'm saying?
relax.
No, I just gotta big them up.
Can't big Pyro up and think.
Well, whatever, you gotta
Right.
relax, you know what I'm saying? No, big up to the man, you know what I'm saying? And, R.I.P. Slim, they found your killer, so, may your legacy live on. You got to drop a couple tracks or, mixtapes, but, big up the team.
Yeah, just wanted to start off with that
Yeah.
and just say that they're making some kind of justice in these rappers' murders.
I guess so, man. Is
Some
it
type,
justice,
it
though?
is.
Is it justice?
It's a form of
It's just,
justice.
I don't know. Let the streets deal with that shit, kind of.
That's street justice,
But
though.
the street deal, fam. When Nipsey died 60 days, 60 nights, fam. It was bad. I don't know if that's real. The justice.
Alleged. Anyways, I read something about Irv Gotti signing a $300 million deal or something.
Yeah,
Selling his masters or something. Do you
yeah,
guys have
so
more
he sold his
information on that?
masters to get like a TV deal or some shit.
So
He's
total
trying to
so
battle
it's-
50 again.
His
I think
masters
that's what it is.
are worth. So he got $100 million outright for his masters, and the other $200 million part of the deal is a line of credit, so he can start producing.
So it's like recoupable in a sense.
No, it's a loan.
I don't know any of
It's
these
a loan.
words.
Well, recoupable is a loan. That's recoupable. Like when you get a $50 million advance, you gotta pay that back. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
that's what he got.
well, yeah,
That's what he got.
sure,
Recoupable
but yeah, but it's like a low
is-
interest loan basically.
Right.
Line of credit's like a low interest loan, probably like 3-4% for him.
That's
But, he-
pretty good.
but $200 million, who's gonna like $200 million loan is insane. That's dope. You can
No,
do some
that's
shit
crazy,
with
that's
that.
crazy. Yeah, you
So
can
big him
build
up.
the whole fucking, corporation.
Yeah, so basically he wants to get into producing and owning properties. So for
Okay.
example, like Power for 50, the a season costs about 30 to 40 million to make. So with 200 million, you can make some shit.
Okay. So big up Irv Gotti. Making big moves.
Hopefully he picks up what's they called again? What's that show again, y'all?
Oh, the show he made on BT?
Nah, yo, the real hood shows from YouTube, yo, like Respect Life and Money and Violence. Yo.
Oh, the Brooklyn show.
I hope
Yeah,
he picks up those real hood shows from the streets. You know what I'm saying? Beer Mans are trying right now. There's like probably 30 on YouTube you could peruse through.
Yeah.
But that one in New York, he could pick up Drillin' in the UK.
In the UK,
That's
yeah.
a big series. And then Respect Life, you know what
So
I mean?
is he
Those are
giving
big
chances
shows.
to other people?
Well,
Sorry,
that's
did I
what
miss
you
that?
have to do. You can't come in the game trying to sign Denzel. That's like 60 mil off pop. You're gonna lose half your money. You have to find some new actors that bubble a new thing, start their new wave, like Michi's doing. Lil Michi, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is trying to battle 50 again, though, eh?
He's trying to battle 50. That's what this is about. He doesn't know shit about TV, fam.
Move for move. He
This guy
did
doesn't
try.
know-
He tried a thing on BT. He did try a thing. I forgot what
That's
it
what
was.
is that, like a reality TV thing?
Yeah, story thing. And he had
It's a reality TV.
No, it was a show, bro. And he had Chet Hanks acting like he was black and shit in the shows. You don't remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Where he switched the roles and the
I
white
get
people were
it, I
black
get it,
people
I
and all
get
that.
it. He was the first
So
man
he
to
tried.
do that still. He did it.
Yeah, he tried. So
And then
big him up,
Childish
man.
Gambino took it to the next level.
Yeah, with
Yeah,
Atlanta.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, he was like almost like actor first, no?
Yeah, he acted first. Hopefully he does come out with something, Irv.
No, what do you mean? Hopefully, he has to.
No, it
He's
could be
bound
trash.
to the money, fam.
It
Yeah,
could
he
be
has-
trash, though.
Well, I mean,
I mean,
you said hopefully he comes out, so he's gonna come out with something.
something good. I should have said that.
What he should do is do the Kenneth McGriff series, and he'll done the place.
That might
If he
cause
does
problems.
Supreme Team show, that's over. Just like how he saw BMF blow up, he could do Supreme Team, and he'll get all the rights. He'll get every man in the hood will say yes. You know what I'm saying?
Would he want to do that? I feel like he's a guy that was like has like loyalty, would never want to do shit like that.
No, but at the same time, all those guys are dead now, right?
Supreme?
Supreme's alive, but like he's dead.
He's under the jail.
So he needs money.
That guy's good for life, bro.
His son outside, though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
His son's gonna play him in the show.
Who knows?
Right?
Do you guys think they'll bring back Electric City after this Drake album?
Electric City? Electric Circus?
Or Circus? Whatever
Electric
it's called.
Circus? You
Did I
think
say
Drake
city?
is gonna
Circus.
respawn Electric
No.
Circus?
Yeah, have
Hell
niggas dancing
fucking
outside
not,
of Much
yo.
Music?
Done as a channel, bro.
I think
Yeah,
this was a
like all
reach.
guys.
I think this was a reach. I think
For what?
I think they tried to like. I know what they're doing, and I know exactly where it's coming from, but I think it was a reach in the sense where it's like Drake's never had to drop 2 albums in 1 year.
Relax.
Never in his whole career.
Tread lightly on this one, you heard?
You drop one, it's done. He lives off that. He's chilling. Why you dropping 2, fam? You
He's one
scared of something? Something's not popping
I
the
think
way
you
you
just want
thought
to
it
do
was.
something
Like,
new.
Tread
We need
real
to do
light.
something new.
Tread light.
nah,
This.
God, no. Gods don't drop 2 in 1 year, fam. Unless you're DMX, I'll tell you right now. You drop the one in the 4th quarter around Christmas or whatever, everybody fucking
But it's a
plays
different
that
thing
though, that
altogether. Like
summer.
a guy that likes like rap is not gonna listen to the album. Two
But it's
completely
not
different
about rap.
crowds.
It's not about rap to me. It's about the business to me.
But
Right?
that's exactly
And we
what the
saw, we
business-
already went over the numbers that what Certified Lover Boy did.
Yeah.
And we saw what Kendrick did.
Yeah.
So
Where did he get this idea from?
this is me just watching the music business and seeing who's at the forefront of the sales.
No, where did Drake get this idea from?
Because house music has always had an underlying sound that has carried fucking nations of people.
Yeah,
Like
so
fucking a lot. Tiesto makes fucking more bread than some artists do just off performing for one day. Deadmau5, fucking Flume, fucking you can name a million DJs that are running it up. So of course, like think about Pitbull, think about Flowrider. These guys jumped on the commercial side of it, but that's house music. You see what I'm saying?
So you're saying that's where he's going?
Look up Pitbull's net worth right now for me, please.
That's where he's going. No, Drake is going that.
I don't know
Pitbull
if he's going that route, but it just seems like it was a move that was like,
Pitbull's worth
okay,
more than Drake.
He did what? He did more than Drake?
No, he's worth more than Drake.
see what I'm saying?
Oh wait, no, never mind.
Okay, you got relax.
They-
You hype me up to drop me down, yo. What you doing, yo?
I don't think people get how big Pitbull is. I don't think people will get.
No,
how
he's
big.
He's
huge.
huge. Yeah, he's
huge.
big.
Him, Akon,
People forget
Full
the
Rider,
shit
those
outside
guys
of
are
North
huge.
America that exists.
exactly.
What were
Pitbull
Drake's?
exists more outside North America than Drake does.
And if you're a part of Latin culture, you do dumb numbers already, right off rip. If
Well-
you're Latin and you have a big tune, you're
100 M's
supporting
though,
it.
100 M's.
What were
100
Drake's?
M's?
What were Drake's numbers for this Honestly Nevermind album
204,000 first week.
compared to CLB?
Which was like 3 something,
600.
600. So yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but what are you saying? I don't get what
First
you're
Yeah,
saying.
what are you saying?
You said first week.
I don't know what
Yeah,
you're
first
saying.
week sales.
I don't know what you said.
What
All I
are
know
you
is a
saying?
different crowd altogether. So that's
He's
why
saying
he made
he's
it.
making a different business move.
No, I just feel like
Yeah,
it's
it
like you're
is.
diverting, you know?
Well, no, he's diversifying.
He's trying to say the man is desperate, really.
No, you can do it, but I'm just saying we've never seen this before. Like
He's trying to
you've never had
play
to
in a
do this
different
before.
thing. It's a different crowd, bro.
Dancing with the white
No,
girl, them.
no. Hold on. You guys aren't taking in the point though. You're not taking in the point though. The point is this. Every year I'm accustomed to dropping one piece of work and making you live with that, and I don't give a fuck because I'm living.
You're missing the point, bro.
This year I'm dropping 2. And it's not doing the same as the first one did. So it's like, what's the point of doing it? This is business, bro. But what okay, I have people that work in Wasserman Music and I talked it over, right? Because it's a valid question. You guys are just looking at it from your perspective. But the whole thing was, the whole deal that he signed for that 400 whatever, it's 10 albums. So why not get one album out the way? That's what it really was, right? But my whole thing is like, why do that? Why get the one album out the way? So you're telling me you're just gonna throw out a whole bunch of stuff that's only gonna get you 200 whatever first week? It's hard. We know it's hard, but Prince did it. Michael did it. But people are comparing you to that. You gotta live up to that. Otherwise, you're falling short. And then what happens to you when you fall short? They say you fell off, right?
Yeah.
So, no, I'm just saying in general.
There's a bigger
Listen,
thing here, though.
Tread
There's
light.
No, like I'm treading light, but I'm just trying to say, like,
yeah, you want people to rap, so go listen to some
I don't
rap.
want people to rap.
This
Come
is
on,
like-
stop that. You know me better than that, fam. Stop
The
this.
man was at a Backstreet Boys concert.
Oh yeah,
yo.
yesterday that was sick.
Relevant.
I
yo.
rate it
No,
still.
but
I
there's-
rate that
there's a
move.
Just
bigger
But,
thing
relevancy,
here.
you know what I mean?
yeah, but
There's a
it's just
bigger
like,
thing here, though. There's a,
wouldn't
there's
he have
a,
done that 3 years ago?
I think so.
I don't know.
Oh,
I think he's living a retired life. Yeah, you're gonna,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You gotta
got
relax and all that.
4
yeah.
times right there, yo. No dovies, yo. Sorry.
Yeah, I think he's just living his life right now. Man's experiencing new things. White girls dancing on the yacht, as you said.
You think that's new though?
No, but he's experimenting in new things. New sounds.
the whole point is it's different. Like, the whole point is different. There's a convergence of genres. This has like, I don't know what you're talking
It's
about.
not about a
but you're trying-
convergence of dramas.
That's exactly what I'm trying to
genres.
point
It's
out
just no. I get the point, but this is my point. It's just like
What's your point?
you're the king, bro. Like Jay-Z only started dropping like double albums after like Blueprint, and it's like after Blueprint, I feel
What
like
does this have to do with house
Steve
music?
don't understand you right now, bro.
I
He
don't get where you're
Because,
going
okay,
at.
He's trying to say that there's two
okay,
different type of
I'll
music that are
explain the
being
whole
heard
thing. The
put
Neptune
together.
sound was the newest sound. Nori just came off that sound. Nori fucking blew up the whole world and fucking took the man away from Jay-Z for a fucking year, and Jay-Z was pissed about that. So he dropped Blueprint, and Blueprint did crazy numbers, but he fucking got ate off fucking ether.
What does
So
this have to do with making it
because you're not
accessible to
listening.
Visa?
You're not listening. When people feel like they're about to
nicely, please.
slide, this is when they attack 2 albums in 1 year. An artist doesn't want to do that. You know how much
No,
it
but
takes to
you
fucking make
keep
one
talking
album?
about Drake. There's more examples of this. It has nothing to do with Drake.
I get it. But I'm just
What is
saying.
Beyonce doing?
This is the
Why is
thing.
she doing house?
Because
Good
Beyonce's
question.
Beyonce, fam.
Good
Beyonce's
question.
gonna go whichever way the fucking wind blows.
Why is there drill
It's
music
never
over
like-
house now?
Huh?
Why is there drill music? There's nothing to
That's-
do with
Okay,
Drake.
so okay,
That's
okay.
New Jersey dance. What we're talking
Yeah.
about, right?
Oh, yeah.
We're talking about
Jersey Club is where it all like
Okay.
started
Okay.
popping. again.
Jersey club
Okay, I
music.
get what you're saying.
All I'm
What
trying
is
to say
popping
is
right
like a
now?
new convergence of music
You
happening.
guys missed my point completely.
You have to try it one more time, bro.
Okay,
You keep
Give
talking
it
about
to us
rap.
one more time.
I don't get it.
okay. So
Break
okay.
it down smooth,
Let's
cause
go back. Let's go back to okay. You guys music historians or not? Let me teach you guys.
I'm not a music
Okay.
historian. I
Alright,
can't
So
say that.
teach me how.
Noriega came out with a song named Super Thug, right?
Yes.
When did
Teach
Super
me
Thug come out? When did Super Thug come
I
out?
don't know,
like
bro.
2000? Super Thug.
I don't
When
know.
did Blueprint come out?
I don't know. Just
2001.
just get direct to the point. Though.
98 for Super Thug.
Okay. So Blueprint came out 2001, Super Thug came out, and then E09 came out after Blueprint, right?
Okay.
NERD had 90% of the songs on the radio at the time. They changed the fucking sound. Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake, fucking anybody who could fucking do it. The sound changed, right? The
Okay.
sound is evolving to house. Remember I kept telling you over and over again, this change is coming in hip-hop and it's going to change to something? I hope it goes back to the boom bap, but we don't know. So now it's changing to house. But my whole
No.
thing is, you just gave us a project. Why do you need to prove to us that you can jump on this house thing right now? Why aren't you waiting till the next project?
No, it's not. It's not rap turned to house. It's them making house
No,
music.
it's just, I get it, but this is the wave. I'm not talking about fucking rappers doing anything.
So you're saying he's
I'm talking
following the
about
wave?
man's jumping on the wave.
Yeah, 100%.
He's following a
yeah,
wave.
Why are
maybe.
you jumping on it at this tenure of it? Just to say you're the first man that did it? Like,
Or the most popular to do it?
That's literally
well,
the
he
point.
could have
though.
done that on his next album a year later. We're still sitting on CLB.
So that's literally the point. There's nothing to do with Drake. You keep talking about Drake. The point of all this is that there is a
No, I
new
hear
thing
you.
You hear
emerging.
what I'm saying? If
I
you have a certain power in music, you don't look at Kendrick Lamar. The man took 4 years off, came back, and still did fucking dumb shit.
yeah.
You don't have to drop albums that consecutively.
Yeah,
the
no,
only people that do that is
You're not
Migos.
wrong. He's following the trend. My whole point is there is a trend that's happened. Ignore Drake.
Yeah, we acknowledge
There's
that.
gonna- there's
though.
gonna
We
be a-
acknowledge
there's
the
gonna
fact
be
that
events
house is
now
gonna
where-
take over. House
But there's
is
gonna be
taking over.
events now for the first time ever where you can have a white crowd that likes house and like a black crowd likes hip hop
Well,
in
I
one
mean,
place together
I
having
think-
I
an
don't think
event
that's
together.
the first time.
That's the point he's
I
trying
don't
to
think
make.
It's
that's the
not
first
the
time.
first time, but it's becoming mainstream. It's not the first time.
Because
You're
in
right.
the '90s, when like the Jungle Brothers and like Tribe Called Quest and all those niggas they did a lot of house-based songs, right? So it's like it's probably just the evolution of music. We're gonna have to go through the whole cycle. Like we hit the end, now we're gonna go back to fucking like 1990 and redo the whole thing. But we're escaping boom bap. It's no longer a part of the music.
Jessica and
always-
Stony Creek is not.
It's
listening
always
to
gonna
Tribe
sit
Called
on the
Quest.
it's always gonna sit on the underground, and if a man jumps out of it like Wu-Tang or one of those guys, it's gonna be a celebration. But you're always gonna see that in the underlying, the underlying scheme of hip hop as opposed to like forefront music.
So Drake is desperate.
I didn't say that,
That's-
yo.
that's all I'm
I didn't
concluding
say
from what
that.
he
I
said.
didn't say
That's
that.
a,
I
that,
didn't
that
say
was
that.
just one part of the combo.
didn't
Like,
say
no, my
that.
whole
This is
point
the
is
media.
that
We're trending.
there's like
We're
a
trending,
new
bro.
genre that's popping. It's becoming more mainstream. That's being like it's converging.
And he's jumping on it first, like he usually does.
Well,
No,
Beyonce is there
no,
too. Azealia
no.
Banks is way ahead of all.
I don't
of
think he
them.
jumps on things first.
No, I'm saying a rapper who is house, who
Azealia
has a
Banks.
house beat.
Azealia
No, but
Banks.
there's hard niggas out here right now in New Jersey that are doing this fucking drill/house. It's like a house beat with a drill fucking bass line
Yeah,
that jumps in
that's
every
No,
Jersey,
not even
though.
drill bass line. They're just doing a house. beat.
Yeah, house.
No, I heard a one, two drill elements. I heard drill elements in it when I
Nah,
was
they're
listening.
literally
That's
like,
Jersey and Bronx though.
The
only,
flow
bro.
though, it's the flow. Like there's no
The
drum,
flows
there's
are
no
different.
bass line.
No,
It's
you're
like a
saying
house
the
bass
flow
line.
is drill.
The flow
Okay.
is drill, yeah,
Okay.
100%.
So, there's drill elements to the music, but it's hard as fuck.
Yeah,
The
it's
beat sounds
stupid.
fucking lollipop, but the music is hard as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, I get the move to try and be the first on it, but he usually used to do that with a track. I'll jump on Black Boy JB. I'll jump on fucking
Man did a whole
Problems.
album and
I'll
shit.
jump on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but then you got Beyonce also doing like a house
What
song.
did
But
she
that's what
do?
I'm saying. So maybe he
She
felt the
did Break
pressure.
My
You know what I'm
Soul.
saying?
That's a track, a single?
Yeah, it's the first
Because
song off
yo,
of
I
the
heard
album.
this.
Also
This
like
is the
house.
truth in the music industry. As soon as certain mans are
going
dropping
off.
their fucking project, man say yo, push everything back. Push
Yeah.
everything back. 3 weeks. Drake's coming out. 3 weeks. Kanye's coming out. You're going back 3 weeks.
So
Drake
don't
stealth
overshadow.
dropped though, right?
Fucking Beyonce's coming out. 3 weeks. Back your thing up. Yours the same date as
Beyonce's
Drake.
album,
It's
yeah,
not
this
gonna
is just a
happen,
single.
right? So it's just kind of in the business side of it. It's just like, why are you trying to battle Beyonce? You know what I'm saying? Like,
He wasn't. You're
I don't
making this more about
understand.
Yeah,
art.
he's,
More
he's,
about
No, I'm
he's
thinking
that
about it
journalist,
from-
bro.
I'm
Just,
thinking,
he does
yeah,
it.
I'm thinking
Just
about
out
it from
there.
the perspective of like the music industry. Like, if I'm fucking Warner and I'm fucking Sony, I'm throwing my biggest fucking man at you, and you're gonna throw your biggest man at me, and we're doing that back and forth to see who can fucking own the summer.
Yeah,
Who owns the
Beyonce
summer makes
and
more money. You know what I mean?
sure, but I'm just talking about an emergence of a genre. That's nothing to do about artists competing with
Yeah,
each
but
other.
All right.
we bypassed you with the
I'll
conversation.
move down.
Yeah,
What's happening with Beyonce, my guy?
Oh, nothing. She just dropped a single.
she
It was
just
also
dropped a
house.
single
What's
and
it
took over the
called?
world.
Break My Soul.
Big up Beyonce.
Shouts to the Dream for writing it and producing it.
Yo, Dreamers
Dream's
every
back.
day.
The fucking
Want money?
goat, bro.
Call the Dream.
The dream is
He
back.
never,
Yo.
no, the Dream never left the mix,
know
but
something
him and
about the
Tricky
Dream?
being back together is.
You know something about the
Okay,
Dream?
okay.
He hasn't written a song for another person that hasn't gone platinum except for Sierra's Ride. And he said he'll never write a song for Sierra again, yo. Because she doesn't know how to run the thing proper, yo.
Whoa.
And
She
Ride
doesn't
was a
know. She's
big
like-
track. Let's keep it real. Ride's
last-
like, I've slapped her right a 1, 2 times.
Her
Yeah.
last,
You know what I'm
last
saying?
big song was when Future wrote it.
Oh,
So,
shit.
whoa, okay, you gotta relax.
All
But
right, big up Beyonce.
Big up Beyonce. But
Looking forward
you
to
know
that
what I mean?
album.
The Dream is he's a heavy killer in the fucking.
I wanted to give you a one big up because you
Body
brought
body.
this man to me.
Who?
Digga D is coming with a
Oh, God.
heavy track.
Big up Digga.
Yeah, that's you, bro.
Like, a lot of guys don't know this guy's story, and I'm gonna make it long and short. He's basically a kid from a really
That's
bad
it,
part
long
in
and
London. He sold drugs for many years. You know, rap story.
Alleged.
He went into a middle of an intersection when he was 17 years old, let off 6 shots,
Alleged.
went to jail, was in jail, got stabbed in his eye, not alleged.
Yeah, that happened.
Okay.
Facts.
Then came out of jail and had to check into his probation officer every 2 hours for 3 months. He got assaulted, he got beat
Saying he's a
up,
criminal.
he's a criminal.
He's outside.
But
He's a
he
roadman.
switched it up and came out with a fucking pop album and did fucking all these crazy things. Now he's back on, and his music has fucking, you know, transcended time, and he's made a lot of sales and streams and all whatever. Moving on. He's done his probation now, and he's back to the Godman.
Dead
thing,
there.
and it's the craziest thing ever. He's doing drill raps with mans in Chicago.
He's
doing
in
drill
Miami,
raps
too.
In Miami, he's all over the place, and it's a beautiful thing to see.
It is.
It's a beautiful thing to see. So big up Digga D. You've done all the things set. We already have some UK mans coming through here for a couple interviews. So, you know, if you're ever in Toronto, pass through the set. You
That's
done
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it for music for me, bro. You guys have any music you want to mention? Anything new?
No, music has, you know, depressed me recently. So
Alright,
I'm doing
bro.
shit.
All right.
No, well, actually, big up to the Detroit players. You done know
Yeah, big them
ESDG,
up.
342 Doug, 42 Doug, or whatever you call yourself. You know what I'm saying?
It's 4-2. It's 4-2 Doug.
4-2. You know?
Steve, you have any tech going on? Any new tech?
Not much that I saw. One cool thing was I saw that
That's it.
company called Mojo. They're doing that fucking.
What's going on there?
They're doing smart contact lenses. So you can have like there's like it's like literally a screen built into a contact lens.
Oh shit.
That would be crazy.
Can
So
you
say like
imagine that,
it won't
though?
be anything crazy to start, but say you're like walking on a street and you need GPS directions,
Yeah.
like the arrow will be pointing in your eye.
So hold on.
God
is it
damn.
one of those things that you see in the sky, like, like just touching it in front of your
Yeah, and
face?
apparently they have like a usable prototype. Like
That's
their actual,
crazy, bro.
the
The
first
world
test,
is
the first
changing.
human testing is the actual CEO of the company.
Wow.
But he said he can
world
only
is
wear it for an
changing.
hour at a time. He says it gets very uncomfortable. Like it's
That's
so
gonna
big, right?
that's gonna fry your
The other
brain.
day, like you have a fucking like a.
It's-
it has to
something's
be
gonna
thick,
happen.
It's an electronic device in your eye.
Yeah, give that like 5 years, yo. They'll have the fucking thing on.
Yeah,
fucking-
exactly. It's like the first.
It'll be
like,
on
stages.
Amazon, yo. $5.99, yo. New contacts.
Fit true. That's it. That's it. Just Mojo smart contact lenses.
Yeah, bro. That's the only cool shit I saw last week.
All right. We can close it out with a fact check.
Actually, hold on. One more for
Okay.
technology, and I
God
know it's
damn.
not really technology, but fucking TikTok getting banned, yo.
What do you mean? Who's
America
banning?
wants to ban TikTok out of Apple and Google fucking apps.
Oh,
yo.
they'll never let that
TikTok is
happen.
gonna get
No, that's
banned
the
in North
FCC
America.
asking.
Well, FCC is a big part of the government, right?
Well, yeah, but it's a separate body. It doesn't.
It's
It
a separate
operates
body,
alone.
but you know, man's rub shoulders and elbows. And
Do you think that'll actually happen? That's a fucking popular app,
No,
bro.
I mean Trump tried to ban it, right?
Trump, but no one fucking wants to do anything Trump wants to do.
They
Yo.
won't do shit Biden does.
No, he had a good point with that. It was like spyware, right? But the big thing Trump wanted to do is he wanted to separate. He wanted like TikTok in the states to operate completely separately from the parent company,
Oh, okay.
which is like yeah, it's like
China government.
Chinese government has an investment in it, which means that
They run it.
they have access to. Well, they don't run it technically, but they have access to the
In
data.
China, that means you run it, yo. They have the fucking soldier standing over the computer man's shoulder, like, yo,
Yeah, maybe.
yo, I don't like that word you put in there, yo. Change it.
I don't know if
Real
that'll
shit.
actually happen in America though. If they'll actually ban that shit.
Oh,
That's
they will.
interesting, bro.
They will.
No, I mean we'll ban that. Like,
Because
another app
Instagram's
with the same
American
shit
made,
will
no?
pop
Isn't
up.
Instagram based in America?
Yeah, but it's irrelevant. It's a different app.
Yeah,
I
another.
know, but like it's taking over Instagram. It's like the most popular app in the world right now.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
You're
but-
right though. Another one will just pop up if they ban this shit.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Thought it'll
I mean, Instagram itself it doesn't matter. The
Is
whole
it
point is like
really
they
on
tracked a
TikTok?
lot of shit before, so they want to ban it before because they track the most stuff. It's basically like spyware. The point they
Alright.
got publicly shamed of removing things.
Okay. Well, that's it, bro. You want to end with a fact check? Anything
let's
we
do
kind of
it.
went through?
See, we're talking about Ghislaine Maxwell. She got 20 years. R. Kelly got 30. R. Kelly should die.
One R. Kelly, y'all.
You said R. Kelly should die in jail? Jesus
Yeah,
Christ,
should
yo.
die.
We
Yeah,
should make fun of
actually-
man.
R. Kelly was disgusting.
Yeah, but-
Anyways,
Again, he's sick. He's mentally sick.
so
fam.
talking about Qatar in the World
Shouldn't
Cup,
be on
they
road.
issued that warning. But so extramarital sex, Qatar, 7 years, punishable for 7 years in
It's
jail.
crazy.
That's crazy. Yo.
Homosexuality is punishable by 3 years in jail.
It's a man thing, you know.
Talk about the BC robbery that was on June 28th. 6 officers shot, 3 of them still hospitalized. It
BC's
was
the
two
most litty-
22-year-old brothers.
Litty spot in Canada right now, man. I think Toronto's hard. Go to BC, yo. It's real right now. Free cocaine.
Yeah.
No, man, it's all but the heron out there, bro.
it is.
And heroin. Heroin and coke, you mean?
Well, yeah, coke, but heron is like
No,
the
yeah,
drug
heron's
extraction.
big
That's
out there
the.
still. Yo, fam, at one point, you could walk through BC and just see needles on every corner.
I think
yo.
there's a
We got it
specific
right now.
street
We
for
need
that.
1 point right now.
right now.
So the Riverdale actor that killed his mom.
Yeah.
His name is Ryan Grantham.
Okay.
Right, and he said he had a plot to kill Trudeau, and said he killed his mom to spare her from the violence he's gonna cause.
Man thing.
Morocco, Spain. At the border incident, at
Yeah.
least 37 dead that they found so far.
We hit it at 5,000.
I
That's
think
it?
5,000.
No. So
Oh.
again, the one thing you mentioned, 21,000 people killed by firearms last year in the states.
Yeah,
How
man.
many?
That's insane.
21,000.
21,000.
Jeez.
That's 33%
including
increase
suicide.
since 2017. Jesus Christ, that's like 6,000 people extra a
Yeah.
year now because of that.
Madness.
So Irv Gotti, his deal is with Iconoclast. They're backed by a hedge fund, I believe.
Oh, shit. Big money.
But yeah, all these like investments for buying catalogs is like getting crazier and crazier. A lot of catalog purchasing for music.
That's something we're going to have to get into.
Yeah, the return for them
Selling
is like if
masters
we get
and
our
shit.
money back in 30 years, that's what they're worried about, right?
Yeah.
Irv Gotti has some crazy masters under his name though.
Yeah, we're going to have to get into that, bro.
$300 million deal, $100 million outright for him to just keep, $200 million line of credit. For Drake, honestly, never mind. Sold 204,000 first week. Digga D, I don't know about no takeover popularity for streaming. His first week sales were 8.8, just under 9,000.
Digga D is one of the biggest rappers in London.
Yeah, but those London guys do it
They're
different.
scared of him, bro.
Biggest rappers in a certain genre, yes. Don't get this confused
They're
with being
scared
big.
of CMG, bro. I'm telling you. Or
Maybe
CGM.
he still didn't
CGM,
sell
right?
shit. He went paper plate.
He's not CGM no more. He's Black Money Family or something.
Either way,
Oh,
he's
Big
not
Dodo.
going gold or anything. He went paper plate so far.
Don't hate, bro.
Whoa, you're
Man is
hating,
outside,
you're
you
hating,
know.
you're
Outside
hating,
like
you're
no
hating.
other, you know.
In what, hold on, in what market though? In the UK market or American market?
This just says 8.K sales.
That's
I don't
probably
know.
Because
Yeah.
that's probably American.
You think it's American?
Yeah.
Yeah, UK, I feel like he would sell more.
Nah, he did like M's in the UK.
Yeah?
for
I
sure.
think UK like platinum's like 100,000. It's not even a mil.
No way, Jose. Those guys are doing dumb numbers on YouTube. Fam.
All right,
Like,
that's
the
it.
dumbest numbers.
Are we
Oh,
done?
sorry. UK 300,000 for a platinum sale.
Yeah, the doctors are coming up.
The other thing I want to mention, we talked about LGBTQ and where they're safe.
Yeah, yeah.
Apparently, the most gay-friendly country is the Netherlands.
Oh, shit.
Hey,
They're
not
the
even
first
Toronto.
No, Canada was up there. But I actually was gonna say Germany or Holland at first, like just intuitively.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're very progressive out there for the certain things.
Interesting.
They were actually the first country to legalize gay marriage in 2000.
That's true.
Interesting, bro.
That's true.
And then those motherfuckers are also another cool fact about Netherlands. By average, the tallest country in the world for
Shit.
males. Average height for males is 6'4".
God damn.
Jesus Christ.
Tall ass motherfucker.
All right, that's it. That's it. We good?
That's
Here,
it, yo.
this is it.
Follow all the socials. On-road TV on
Socials
YouTube.
on On-Road TV.
Check the socials in our fucking bio.
OG Mac G.
That's it, bro.
Quadruple
We
E.
done.
Z.
I'm tired of shit, bro.
Alright. Okay.